Well, Muhammad Ali not only inspired the world during his 21-year career, but he also inspired the generation of fighters who followed him. Anthony Mundine is in. Thank you so much for coming in, Choc. No doubt you were one of the fighters that were inspired by Muhammad Ali.
Definitely, man. He had a profound effect on me, not just in my fighting and inspiration in that, but in life in general and the character that I built to be the man that I am.
What are your memories of his career as a fighter? We all see the famous pictures of Thriller in Manila and the Rumble in the Jungle. What are your memories of Muhammad Ali?
Man, I just like the way he, backed himself, believed in himself, and showed confidence, and he inspired a generation, or generations to come, to sort of in that same way of thinking. So that was my thought.
And what about, we all know about Ali the boxer. What about Ali the person? How much of an inspiration was he to, a whole generation of people?
Yeah, man, he was, inspired, like I said, inspired generations. Even probably, the next generations to come, he will inspire. Just the man that he was, his beliefs. I just loved the way he kept it real. You know what I mean? He kept it real and fought injustice wherever he could. And that's, I'm taking them steps because of him, to be honest, Do you find even more inspiration, I guess, as a proud Indigenous Australian with what he did fighting oppression for African-American people? Definitely. I mean, on a smaller scale, much smaller scale, I'm in that sort of same predicament. And that's why I try to, that's why I am cocky, that's why I am truculent and all these things, because I want to inspire the young Aboriginal boys coming up and coming through, which there are many, to aspire to be great at what they do.
He was obviously a showman. He was pretty brash. He was pretty cocky, and some people would say that there's some of that in your style as well. I mean, is that something that you almost model yourself on, the way Ali went about his business? Yeah,
definitely. I mean, I was a big supporter of Ali and been a big fan since I was young, and I've always liked his style. Like I said, like his confidence, way he went about his business. I believe in hard work. I believe in dedication. I believe you got to believe, achieve in your dreams, and he definitely taught me that. And I taught to talk, but you got to walk the walk. You know what I mean?
He was obviously diagnosed with Parkinson's not long after he finished his career and battled it for 32 years. I mean, what does that battle say about the courage that the man had?
Definitely, man. Like you can't knock a champion. That's in life in general. So. Obviously, he went through a hard time with his Parkinson's for the last 30 or so years, but God willing, he's in a better place now. Don't have to suffer like he was, and he's up there with the ones, with his family members and whatnot.
Will there be anyone ever like him again?
Nah, never. Nah, but he should have played for St. George because there's never before, never again.
Yeah, absolutely. Choc, really appreciate you coming in. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, man.